Well, there was a lady yesterday, I think it was yesterday, and she had met Keith like maybe a few minutes before, me, and then I started talking to her, and she's like, how long y'all been married? And I said, well, how long do you think? And she's like, I'd say y'all been married forever.
I'll just stay right here. Right here. BAM! The moment I met her, about 5.5, 6 years ago now, I knew that she had a desire to do something in a bigger way. You can see it on the faces of everybody that joins. They're just amazed by how it's set up, how it's run, and just, honestly, having a pro running it, they just love it. She put her touches on everything. You walk through and the whole gym makes sense. And it's just pretty badass to see the pride she takes in the little details. I'm gonna have to sue Jolene's half of the gym for this. I might be in.
Because I was supposed to be on vacation. All I did is work.
But I don't get vacation, so why should you?
You do go on vacation.
I ain't been on vacation.
Go on vacation.
I haven't been on vacation in years. It's pretty solid. 2,500 members. We are going to Cancun. We're about 2,300 now, so we're not far from it. All I can say is look out, because this gym has got a lot more to come.
I will take this one for the team, and I will stay here and run the gym while everybody goes. But somebody's going to pay when they get back. We're talking new car shit.
Shannon, he's got to start working, because he don't do no work. He just sits in Reese's office and he just hangs out. He's Reese's counterpart. I go on vacation, you do 50-mile marathons where you get to drink beer while you do it.
Oh, I've never done a 50-miler.
What's the longest marathon you did and got to drink beer while you did it?
40 miles.
Only 40.
More or less.
Yeah, I might be able to run marathons like that.
Why are you eating pizza?
And obviously, I'm not doing.
Look, Shannon just walks here in the gym eating pizza.
Well, there's not much to really say. It all started February 23rd. I got up to go to the gym, work out. Had stomach issues, went to the doctor, and found out I had cancer. So I was living in South Texas. The doctor that I wanted to use was here, so I came here to get that. Then in the meantime, we opened up the gym. It was all like just a bad dream. I beat it. Wearing my sister's glasses. Just keep it lighthearted. Aggravate the shit out of everybody. I like anarchy. I like everybody being jacked up. I like pissing people off. Oh, sorry, making people mad. And then, making everybody smile.
What do you want to know? I mean, I've lived with Keith and Georgia on and off since I was like 13 years old.
Hey, turn around, let me see that whole chest.
Why are you filming me right now?
Turn around. Turn around.
No.
Look at him. I mean, it's obvious he's going to be a menace. You put that much ugly all in one spot, and it's just like...
Wait, who are we talking about?
Bucci.
Pervert? God. Dude, Jesus.
He has too much pride.
Have you thought about firing him yet?
Many times. But no one makes as good as a punching bag as Greg.
Fucking crazy.
I'm Reese. I am Jolene and Keith's son. Jolene's always, my entire life, she's always been into weightlifting, training people.
I love working out. We've always worked out. I take the credit for getting Jolene started working out.
Because he beat me up and I had to get big to defend myself.
Set of old concrete weights. We would go out and lift every day, and it was just an old rickety bench.
A back porch, and I think it was like a little bench press, and it had like a little leg extension attached to it. They would come over and like, what are you doing? I'm like, I'm working out. I think I was like 9, 10 years old. I had abs. I promise you. And then the weights were like sand filled. So they were always like spilling out because they were no telling how old. So you'd be like, pressing or whatever and sand's falling in your face, but that's what we had.
At first it was the pack for like 4 or 5 years, and then we moved up to Wilmington, and she trained at Gold's Gym for 8 years at least. My mom opened this gym back on November 1st.
Over the course of 20 years, I've known a handful of successful female personal trainers. It's still a male-dominated career. You'll have females that come and go, and I don't care if I'm stepping on anybody's toes. It's just true. Men are still taken more seriously, in this business than women are. So I could probably count on one hand the amount of females that have been taken seriously in this business and that have been successful.
I'm glad I made the move because I feel like I'm actually an asset. Just manage the day-to-day operations here, pretty much hiring, firing, making the schedules. Everybody's fairly nice to me.
Reese is a good guy. We're a lot alike. We hang out every day at work and just have a big time.
Are you just
Great
saying
guy.
that so you don't get fired?
No. He can't fire me.
Shannon, he's a great guy, you know.
That's awkward.
He always puts a smile on our faces. And he's always there to help. He might not know how to use computers like the rest of us, but he's willing to learn. But no, Shannon's my uncle. He's a great guy.
So we got the Site 1 guys going to be coming out here to walk through us soon, but we can go ahead and take a look and start looking at stuff.
That's right.
Started 34 years ago, 2 push mowers, a weed eater, a blower behind my little personal car. Stored them under my rental house. I have visions of where I want to go, and basically I don't take no for an answer. We have a 200-acre tree farm. We have 58 employees working in 5 states. You know, it's a phenomenal company because we have phenomenal people. Sky pencil.
Okay, so then put the note.
The sky pencil, and then if you want, Monday morning we can get the quantity.
You're never gonna come up with the quantity.
You don't remember?
No.
So Keith used to work for my dad before I was even born. Kind of like how Keith and I do today. My dad and them used to like play fight, but supposedly Keith beat him up in a Pentagon elevator.
On a daily basis in the Pentagon. I was an apprentice carpenter, 17 years old, security clearances, State Department, Pentagon, Naval Research Lab. The elevators would close. It was on. And I was like 17. He was like probably 32, something like that. And I'd whoop his old ass.
See, if Keith tried to beat me up, I'll just be like this.
Oh.
Crop top or not crop top, Greg?
Crop top. Yeah, show off my sexy stomach.
Hold back. You gotta hold it back. It's out of focus. Back up, back up, back up. Right there. I'll zoom into it.
That Maserati out there is mine. This twin turbo. It's got plenty on it.
Okay, first of all, my Audi would dust your Maserati. And I've dusted Shannon's Scat Pack last night too.
Yesterday was the first time he put a dipstick in that car. Who knows how many years.
Could you beat him off the line?
Absolutely, I have twice.
Reese's 6-cylinder Maserati beat your car?
Off the line, yes. Which now I have to admit, I drag raced Bucci last night. I put it in manual, started out in second gear where I wouldn't smoke the tires so bad. And yes, I forgot to shift to third. I know, I got beat by a piece of shit, but we'll do it again.
Jay, you want to see a race tonight?
Yes.
That car, I can outrun it, and I'm slow.
I mean, if you want to be honest about it, the G-Wagon would probably smoke them all.
Yes, I think it is like long term because like when there is a crowd here, it's like very positive energy between everyone. You have the owners walking around interacting with everybody.
It's like a big family here.
Yeah.
I mean, I see this like, as my career for the rest of my life, depending on my position in the business.
I mean, pretty much they came in right off the bat. We got quite a few of our younger ones, enthusiastic and eager. It's kind of cool to try to mold them into, a better future, whether they stay with us here, for good and see it as a future, or it's a stepping stone to whatever their full reality may be.
And so somewhere along the way, I was like, you know what? Why am I doing this? Why am I like wrapping my legs with saran wrap and running, to try to be this pageant girl when I have this muscle? Why don't I just embrace, what God has given me? So I was trying to fit a square peg into a round hole, and bodybuilding was my niche. I was able to have my muscle and train hard and still, have the hair and makeup and nails, and here I am.
I think the vision of this gym for me, and I think for Jolynn as well, and hopefully everybody's catching the vision, is that we want to prove that the narrative that's being sold right now is not the true narrative of America. You come into this gym, you have black, you have white, Asian, you have Hispanic, and everybody is together as one in here. And kind of the way I look at it is like this: if it can be done here with no hatred, no animosity, with just one big group, it can be done anywhere. My prayer for this place is that we take what's here and that it spreads from here, and it spreads like a positive virus across the United States, and we make a difference in the world. And if we do that, this gym is worth it.